Hey, in today's video I will show you 15 tips about Windranger, a hero that I used a lot during my 10k MMR climb. Let's go ahead. You can cut trees as Windranger. This has a radius of 50, meaning you have to be very precise. This is obvious, but what matters is which trees though. Keep in mind that you can get better vision and wards that way. I will show you a few ones. If you are Radiant and you cut this exact tree, you can place a sentry so enemies don't see your ward and they need to cut the trees. So you go like this. You cut this one. And this ward is hidden and they don't see it. You can place it with a quelling blade as well, but with Windranger this is more efficient. Now let's imagine you're playing support for Dire and you know that enemies placed a sentry here. You can go like here and try to find it, but the best and efficient way to do that is just to destroy the tree. And then just see the sentry. Another good option is destroying trees on the mini cliffs that you have here and then placing observer wards. And this one is probably the most efficient one. You can get creative though. Just keep in mind that you can destroy trees and then place ops here. The best way to hit Powershot is using it with a stun from the trees so enemies don't see you. Or most efficiently, you can try to bait enemy on last hits or denies. It is a very good practice to use your Powershot on enemy range creep when he's just about to be in deny range, as you get both the last hit and hopefully harass on enemy. You are an universal hero with 600 attack range. You need to be harassing a lot on the lane because early game is where you have the most impact. You are a very good vessel for item. That means you can go for simply anything. Aetus to set up arrows, use to dispel, vessel to deal with enemy healers, although your Powershot is strong versus Morphling and Huskar. But you can also go for bracers, nulls or raid bans if you want early game presence. However, don't skip boots. This is the crucial item. Your item choices should be considering the boots you're getting. You can use, as a support, arcanes, tranquils and sometimes even threads. That means if you want to go Yule Scepter, you're more likely to get tranquil boots instead of arcanes. And if you want to get early Orchid, you can go for threads or even just brown boots. Keep in mind what each boots give you and what is your first item likely to be. I would say arcanes are usually the best choice on the hero as you lose a lot of mana, but if you already have some in your team, tranquils are very good as you like having drums as well, and you can upgrade them later. Never take GPM as Windranger even if you're playing support. Your right click is dealing quite a lot of damage, and while you won't get many chances to use the ultimate, it is still not worth it. You don't need to always land the shackle to have a good impact with it. It still provides a short stun, enough to set up for Powershot or cancel channeling spells. One thing that is crazy for me is Gleipnir works with arrow. That means it becomes wider. If you get Aetos, sometimes it's good to upgrade it into Gleipnir to get better arrows. Windranger is one of the heroes that is heavily dependent on the lineup you've got. Make sure you have stuns or at least slows, especially in your lane. Some good lane partners are Centaur, Mars or Slardar. You're quite good at pushing towers as a support. Your ultimate deals a decent amount of damage to towers and you can tank them with your E. With that in mind, your E will dodge attacks on hit, not on launch. That means to be extra efficient, use your E just before the tower or a person hits you to get most of the Windrun. Your movement speed, thanks to your innate, caps out at 600, but it's really hard to reach that anyways. You can however go for movement speed items like drums, Yules or even windlays, as well as take movement speed on your neutral item. That way you get to be faster than everyone else. Powershot increases the damage during the channeling. Keep in mind this also applies to killshot facet. It starts from 5% though, so that means if your target has less than 5% of his max HP, he will die to a power shot no matter what. To have full 12% however, you need to channel it to the max. Your shard is a very powerful tool. Keep in mind this can move units up to 960 units, as it lingers for half a second after the duration, which could be as simple as getting a stun by a shackle shot. And it works in AoE. I think it's a core item on that hero, and I still see people underrating that. You can also use the shard to set up shackle shots. It's a very powerful tool that you need to use if you want to become a good Windranger. That's it for today. Post in the comments which hero you'd like to see next. For more support content, subscribe to the channel and like the video to help me out. See you!